Hello, and welcome to Day 1 Orientation with Visiting Angels. My name is Nicole, and I will be your guide, educating you on our policies and procedures to ensure you are confident prior to attending Day 2 Orientation in person. Let's get started! Even though Visiting Angels is a large franchise-owned company, we want it to feel like a family. We are all here to help one another leave this world in a better place. We are going to begin with a video from our owners Chris and Michelle Smith.
Okay, welcome to Visiting Angels. My name's Chris Smith, and this is my wife, Michelle. We're the founders and owners of the Visiting Angels in this area, and we're glad to have you here today. We just thought we'd tell you a little backstory of why Visiting Angels exists. Back in 2010 is when we started, and we were helping, there was a gal in our church, a lady, an older lady, who was recently widowed, and she was a neighbor of ours, so we kind of knew all about it, and we're already friends, and we're just kind of watching out for her as she was alone now. She's a very independent, elegant woman. And then within a few months, we noticed some of her memory problems. We didn't really expect any of that to happen, but we were just kind of checking on her a little bit. And then we noticed these memory problems happening. We started helping a lot more. My wife would go and visit like every morning, and then every morning and every night, and then stay the whole day and tuck her in, and it just became way more than we ever expected. Around the same time, my mom in town here was dealing with my grandmother who had dementia, and we all knew she had dementia. She was 95, and my mom was struggling with that, and it was hard for her. My wife was driving my son back to college and heard an ad for Visiting Angels on the radio. And so what did we do?
For the first time ever, we just had no work, 6 kids to provide for, and it was just real challenging times for over a year, probably 2 years. We had faced this struggle. So as I was driving, I was really praying for a solution for this problem in our life. And then I heard the commercial, which made me think of how it could help the situation with our neighbor and our great grandma. But then I also thought maybe that's a work we could do, because we had looked into several different work opportunities, not felt a peace about it. When I heard this, I just thought that's something that Chris and I would both be called to. I just always had a call to work that served others. The more we looked into it, the more positive we felt about it. It just grew from there. We asked several of our closest friends to come work for us. And
good luck in this new job. I hope it meets your needs, not just for a job and a paycheck like it met ours when we needed it, but it also meets your needs to help and serve others.
Know that we'll be cheering you on and encouraging you in any way. And we are so glad you joined this wonderful work.
Congratulations on becoming a Visiting Angels caregiver. We only select the best of the best, and we believe you have the potential to represent us well by offering honest, dependable caring and competent services to our clients. During our intensive interview process, we only hire about 10% of applicants that apply, and you have what it takes to be here. We believe in a higher purpose that compels us to serve others with excellence. Our core values include totally excellent focused, highest character, unwavering faith-driven, mind-blowing customer service, all in ownership.
Here is an outline of Orientation Day 1 and 2 and what you will learn.
Visiting Angels recruits, interviews, and hires without regard to race, color, national origin, religion, age, gender, sexual orientation, or disability, and provides reasonable accommodations upon request. We hire based on the attitude and ability to meet our clients' needs, not a caregiver's personal agenda. If you can provide heartfelt companionship and quality personal care, we want you. We are in business to provide the best care possible to our clients through our exceptional caregivers. That is where you come in. At Visiting Angels, we aim to brighten the home and better the health of our dear clients as we joyfully assist with activities of daily living. When life at home becomes challenging, we provide real peace of mind by meeting real needs. Quality of life is paramount in everything we do. Because we are caring for human beings, each client has a custom care plan for their needs, and we try to include the client in their care as much as possible. It is not about completing the tasks as quickly as possible, but instead taking the time to share companionship with another person. Quality of life is made up of dignity, having worth and value, being treated with respect, esteemed and honoured. Choice, having the right and power to freely select an option or voice an opinion. Independence, having freedom from control, being self-directed and displaying self-determination to the fullest extent possible. Isn't this what you would want for your loved one? We have a client in Flagstaff who is legally blind. However, she loves to cook fresh eggs every morning. Our caregivers include her in the process of making eggs for her by asking her, "How do you like your eggs cooked? What ingredients should I add?" This simple step helps the client feel more included and respected. We outline all job expectation from day one. We call these expectations the Basic 12. Expectation number 1. We expect you to go above and beyond in your efforts to better the health and brighten the home of each care recipient. Did you bake cookies with your client? Share a puzzle? Your care and companionship should literally be overflowing with angel touches. Wow! Just think, you get paid week after week for being patient, kind, caring, and helpful all day long. Before we go over Basic 12 expectation number 2, let's talk about our online scheduling system called WellSky or Access Care. You will clock in and out of your client's home using one of these apps. It is important to know that clocking in and out is how we calculate your hours worked and payroll. You may have already received a link to join WellSky or Access Care. We will practice clocking in and out with you at orientation. Expectation number 2, be on time. We expect you to be on time and never leave early. Always report to shift according to your schedule if your shift is from 12. 5. You can clock in at 12 and clock out at 5 using the app. Check your schedule regularly in your app. Our schedulers will always notify you when a new shift has been added to your calendar, but it is your responsibility to manage your schedule and shifts. Not using the app properly could cause you to have a delay in pay or be put on suspension. Did you sleep past your alarm? Or perhaps you hit some traffic and you will now be late to your shift. What do you do? If you're going to be late, please call the office and let us know why. We will reach out to your client to let them know you are delayed. Good practice is to arrive at your job 5 minutes before start time. This gives you time to get situated before you start work. If you are late multiple times, this could warrant for discipline action. Are you having trouble clocking in or out? Maybe you are located in a remote area with poor service. Don't worry, our staff is here to help clock you in at your correct time when your app is not working. You can call the office and let us know your arrival and departure time, or you can reply to your late clock in text notification. Our system notifies us after 10 minutes of any caregiver not clocking in or out on time. If you are late to clock in or out for a shift, you will receive an automated text message from the app. It will look like this. Please reply to this text with your exact clock in, out time, and we will adjust your time for you. Let's not make it a habit to be late, but it is your responsibility to communicate if there are any delays to your shifts. Did you wake up sick and need to call off a shift? Or maybe your car isn't starting. A late call-off is calling off a shift with less than a 24-hour notice for any reason. Sickness, emergency, childcare, car issue, anything. We expect in your first 90 days to have 0 call-offs. After 6 months, no more than 2 call-offs. And annually, no more than 4 call-offs. Having multiple call-offs could merit for discipline action and affect your bonus eligibility. Again, I cannot express this enough. If you are calling off a shift, you need to call the office as soon as you know you're unable to make your shift. Communication is key. When calling in sick, you must call the office and speak to someone live. If it is after hours, you must call and speak to the person on call. Our regular business hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Any time outside of that, you will reach on call. Leaving a voice message, text message, or sending an email does not count. If you cannot get through right away to a person, call back again until you get through. Sickness must be serious and communicable, such as flu-like symptoms, fever, etc. Caregivers with contagious symptoms will not be allowed to work to protect sensitive clients.
There is a dimension beyond comprehension, as vast as space and timeless. This is the dimension we call the flu zone.
I'm not well.
Brenda, why are you here? If you're sick, go home. And if you're gonna cough, cough in your elbow or sneeze in your elbow. You're spreading the flu.
Attention all staff, this is not a drill. We have had an outbreak of the flu. Please follow all flu protocols. Wipe down your keyboards, doorknobs, and your phones. Use a mask if you have early symptoms or signs of the flu. Avoid touching your eyes and nose, and stay calm. Remember, you get 4 sick days a year. Do not be afraid to use them so that you do not spread it to others.
Like I mentioned before, on-call after-hour night and weekend support is available to you 24/7 for emergencies. An emergency is you are lost, late, unable to show for work, or have an urgent client issue. Call our main office number to get help. If you have not already added this number to your phone contacts, please do this now. Please do not call the on-call person at 2 o'clock in the morning to request Christmas off. After hours, communication should be limited to emergencies only. We expect you to be reliable, dependable, and on time for your shift assignments for client consistency. This is the #1 thing clients want. Frequent, avoidable call-offs will affect your employment and incentives. We may ask for proof of absence if you are out for several days on medical leave. We understand there may often be challenges in life. When they occur, we expect you to follow our policies and, most importantly, communicate with the staff. Schedulers will schedule each caregiver according to their availability. Shifts will be added to your calendar in advance, and you will be notified of any new changes. Anything less than 7 days, you will receive a notification for your approval prior to adding a new shift. In your interview, you told us in writing when you were available to take shifts. We hired you according to your availability. You need to be consistent to that availability for 6, 12 months. Meaning if you change your availability, this could affect your employment. We are creating your schedule starting today. So be on the lookout for a call from your scheduler or care manager to go over future shifts. Do you have a vacation planned? Or perhaps you are wanting to request time off for the upcoming holiday? No problem. We expect all time off requests to be made 3 weeks in advance by sending an email to our lead scheduler. Requests are subject to office approval and follow a first-come, first-serve. If everyone is requesting Christmas off and you put in your request the day before, Most likely, this will be denied. At orientation, you will be given the lead scheduler's contact information so you can keep that for your next time off request. In this line of work, it is important to encourage a good work-life balance. You are allowed time off after the first 90 days. Vacation time, 7 days annually. Sick leave, 7 days annually. And you're allowed time off after 4,000 hours, almost doubles. Vacation time, 14 days annually unpaid. Sick leave, 10 days annually. As a benefit, you will accrue PTO and sick pay starting today. You can view both of these on your pay stub bi-weekly so you can keep track of your balances. Sick pay can be used for a doctor's appointment, sick call-off, caring for an ill family member, or caring for your ill pet. Sick pay replaces your hours worked, meaning if you had a 2-hour shift but had to call out sick, you can use 2 hours of your sick pay. You will accrue 1 hour of paid sick leave for every 30 hours worked up to 40 hours annually. Sick leave is not paid at your departure. PTO is a little different because you can cash out PTO anytime, any amount. You will earn PTO for having no call-offs or taking last-minute fill-in shift. You will need to call the office when you would like to apply sick pay or PTO, as this will never be applied without your permission. In the event you arrive to your shift and your client is not home, you will still be paid for the duration of the shift as a thank you for taking time out of your day to be there. Now, this does not count if your client is in the hospital. We will always notify you if this is the case. I am going to switch gears a little bit and talk about injuries. If you experience an injury and are unable to perform the tasks at hand, please call the office so we can clear your shifts for the duration of your healing time. You will be asked to bring in a doctor's note upon your return stating any restriction you may have. If an injury occurs on the job, you are required to notify the office immediately. We need to ensure we can care for another person mentally and physically. We all live in areas that can get heavy snowfall. If inclement weather is going to delay your ability to be on time or get to work, notify the office immediately. The office can guide you as to how the weather conditions will affect care recipient schedules and will coordinate necessary changes. We expect you to be in professional work attire at all times. This includes a clean blue or Visiting Angels scrub top. You will be given 1 scrub top at Day 2 orientation, but you can also wear any additional blue scrub top you may have, as long as it doesn't have a print or logo. You must also wear black or blue pants. Scrub pants are great because they dry quickly. No jeans or tight yoga pants, please. Tidy hair pulled back. Name badge must be worn in a visible manner, with clean closed-toe shoes. Athletic shoes are best. Crocs, sandals, flip-flops, or slippers are not allowed. No cleavage or undergarments showing. No short skirts or t-shirts, no visible tattoos or piercings. If you have tattoos in a visible area like your arms, you must wear long sleeves under your scrub top. No dangling jewelry. The last thing you want is for an earring to get caught on something. Bottom line, let's represent well. You are a professional. We expect all schedule changes to go through the office. Do not call off with a client or request changes for your benefit. The employee-employer relationship is between you and Visiting Angels, not you and your client. It is important that you complete all tasks assigned to you that shift. Before you clock out, you will be asked, did you complete all the tasks? In the case you were not able to complete a task, the app will ask you for a reason as to why you were unable. At the very end, you will be asked to enter your PIMA notes. This is how we track a client's progress at Visiting Angels, and it is a great way for you to add a sentence or two on how they were that day, as you may get to know them better than anyone else. PIMA stands for physical, did they move around a lot today? Emotional, were they happy, sad, or did you notice anything out of the norm? Mental state, did they remember or forget more than usual? And overall activity, did they sleep the whole shift? Our clients love that caregivers can go grocery shopping for them. If this is one of your tasks for the day you will see in the app, Caregiver will go grocery shopping using Caregiver's vehicle. I will explain later how to get reimbursed for your mileage when you use your car for errands. When it comes to grocery shopping, everything will be ready for you at the client's home. A grocery list will be prepared, and a store card that has been loaded with money or the client's credit card will be accessible for you to take with you. Never take a check with your name on it, a debit card or cash. We want to aim for accountability for all money spent for the client. When you are finished, staple the receipt and list together and place in a specific location in that client's home. A lot of times this location is the grocery tab inside the client's care binder in their home. We will go over care binders more on Day 2 orientation. You will need to document on the grocery log sheet what you spent, the date and the balance on the card when you return. It is up to you to report anything out of the norm to the office right away. Perhaps your client just looks a little different. They talk or communicate less than usual. Overall, they need more help than usual or are participating in activities less. Did they drink or eat less food? Can you see their weight or skin color changing? Are they too tired or weak they cannot get up? Please call us so we can check on the client to ensure they are receiving the care they need. You must report any true to definition physical, psychological or verbal abuse, neglect, even self-neglect, and or financial exploitation if you see this. You must call any concern to the office right away. We will report all abuse to Adult Protective Services and will always inform you of any additional safety rules that apply to your particular assignment or work location. We expect the highest standard of honesty and trustworthiness always be above reproach. Save grocery receipts with matching grocery lists. Do not take money for anything. Secure client's wallet, credit cards, jewelry, prescription meds, other valuables, and cash in the home. Your care manager will stand up for you when necessary, but Visiting Angels will also cooperate with authorities and families with any valid claims or accusations to ensure anyone guilty of theft will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Although our clients are so happy you are there to help them with their daily living tasks, in a rare occasion you may experience difficulty providing care to a recipient. We want to know about it so we can help you. If home conditions, client's behavior, or family member issues make it difficult to provide care, please call the office. We will problem solve the difficulty and be your support along the way. Keep in mind, if we do not know about the situation, we cannot provide solutions. We expect any requests for tasks not on the care plan to be called into the office for additional approval by the case manager. You are not there to do anything and everything the client says. We have a specific set of tasks we will assist with that day that can be completed within your shift. Anything else needs approval. I have a joke for you. Knock, knock. Who's there? HIPAA who? I can't tell you that. You have probably heard the term HIPAA before. We expect you to maintain confidentiality concerning the care recipient. Not only is confidentiality good practice, it is the law. HIPAA protects the client's right to confidential health information during and after your association with Visiting Angels. Do not share personal health information regarding a client, their family, their medical condition, or their financial situation. You will sign a HIPAA statement, and violation of the HIPAA law may result in disciplinary action and imposition of fines pursuant to applicable state and federal laws. Bottom line, let's respect one another's privacy. Although we desire you to bond with your client, we expect all client conversations to remain appropriate and professional. Please no over-chatting or oversharing about pay rate, personal problems, delicate topics, past jail time, any stressful things you may be struggling with, or asking to borrow their belongings, as we are there to brighten the home and better the health of our dear clients. In the next slide, we are going to watch a video on how easy it is to overshare. During your onboarding, you signed a document that you will not compete with Visiting Angels and their right to do business. This means you will not engage in a conversation with the client or family member to arrange to be hired privately. You may not take a Visiting Angels client to another agency and provide care for them. If conversation like this occurs, you must quickly put an end to it and report it to the agency. Legally, you cannot quit and work for your client unless you wait for a period of 2 years from your termination date. Your relationship with your clients should be professional at all times. Although we desire for you to bond with your client, keep in mind this is a business relationship. We ask that you not visit your client when the case is over without authorization from the office. You may not bring your pets or family to the client's home for liability reasons. You may not visit your existing client on your days off. If Miss Johnson is asking you to come to her home on Sunday to bring her mail inside, that visit will quickly turn into something else, and soon enough you have been there for 4 hours without being paid. Please call the office if your client is needing more time with you so we can work with both parties to make it a shift. We expect all personal property to be used appropriately and never misused. Show respect. Never use the client's phone, computer, washer, dryer, or any personal property for any unauthorized reason. Come on, guys. Don't do a load of your laundry at the client's home. We are there to brighten the home and better the health, not take advantage of their belongings. Never, and I mean never, give your personal phone number out.
Really? What if the client says they need it to feel safe?
Nope. Instead of giving your personal phone number out, you can always give the office number.
But what's so bad about giving my phone number out?
Well, you may become the client's everything. Meaning, they will call you at 2 in the morning to solve an issue, and then again at 7 because they need you to come by to walk their dog.
Oh, well, what if I just write it down for them in case of emergencies?
Please don't do that. Long-term care insurance and the Veterans Administration need to show that care is coming from a specific entity, and we had a case last year where a client's care was terminated by their insurance because they found the caregiver's phone number in the client's phone.
Okay, I understand now.
Keep your cell phone off or on vibrate when on a shift with a client. No texting while on shift. Clients hate paying for a caregiver to be on their phone while working. Never answer or use your cell phone when driving. If you receive a phone call from the office while on shift, it could be regarding your next shift. Feel free to call them back right after your current shift to ensure you're not missing anything. We expect you to report and document all falls, incidents, personal injury harassments, or complaints when they occur. Call the office as soon as possible. Report any personal injury to the office immediately. We want to be here to support you every step of the way. This is a video going over smaller incidents that could happen on shift and what to do. During Day 2 orientation, we will discuss larger incidents and give examples.
Does your client have mishaps? Then you need Visiting Angels incident reports. Do little things happen on your shift like minor cuts, bruises, or burns? Then you need an incident report. Oh no! Did you accidentally break something at your client's home? Then you need Visiting Angels incident reports. Visiting Angels incident reports are located in every client's care book. Fill one out for every incident that happens on your shift. Use an incident report for every mishap, fall, or blunder that you have at your client's home. Document an incident and call the client care manager or your Visiting Angels office immediately.
Once I started using incident reports to notify my manager of my client's falls when I was not on shift, the veteran nurse was able to get her more hours. Thank you, incident reports.
Visiting Angels incident reports. Use one every time.
Now, I would like to tell you about our newest technology called Sensi. Hello, caregivers. Today, we will learn about Sensi, its purpose, and its impact on you and your clients. Let's begin. Visiting Angels has partnered with Sensi to give our clients an extra layer of protection. Sensi is your 24/7 strategic care co-pilot. It uses audio technology with unmatched precision to provide a 360-degree understanding of a senior's needs. This is a free optional benefit our clients can take advantage of. Step 1, Sensi is installed in the client's home by one of our care team members.
Step 2, the care team is alerted with any abnormalities or emergencies. Step 3, the client is contacted and/or EMTs may be called if there is no response.
Sensi can detect care anomalies, captures relevant audio clips and transcripts, and alerts care managers to any abnormalities or falls a client may have. Many of our seniors live alone and go without care when we are not there. Sensi provides them with the peace of mind knowing our Visiting Angels office will be alerted if they should fall or have an emergency. Sensi has been able to detect a wide variety of issues a client may need help with, including if they fall, are sick or needing medical attention, UTIs, cries for help, abnormal loneliness, suicidal thoughts, and medication concerns. Although Sensi is designed to pick up medical emergencies or abnormalities, it could also hear you when you are on shift if you express any concerns.
You can rest easy knowing your client will have Sensi looking out for them when you are not there.
Respond to text and calls from office within 15 minutes or by the end of the business day. This includes messages from our scheduler regarding fill-in shifts. Don't leave her hanging without an answer. Stay in compliance. Keep your auto insurance driver's license, certifications, online training, and TB test up to date. All tasks are to be completed in your app at each home. Tasks not on the care plan. Please call into the office for approval from the manager. We are a HIPAA-compliant company. No over-chatting or oversharing with the client. We are the professionals in the home. Do not use client's property for your personal benefit for any reason. Do not give your phone number out. Document all falls, incidents, or complaints. Call the office first. We expect you to comply with all JABE requirements on a timely basis. Incentives and bonuses could be affected. During your onboarding, you signed a document stating in the event of a disagreement or complaint related to disputes covered by the Employee Arbitration Agreement, differences will be decided by an arbitrator. Please let the office know if you would like any of your onboarding documents or a copy of the handbook. We can send them to you at any time. Silo is a secure HIPAA-compliant messaging system for those of us who love to text. You will receive an invitation to join Silo at orientation. Silo is a great way to connect directly with your care manager to communicate client concerns, send photos, or even be a part of a group chat discussing client care plans with other caregivers. We love to be able to offer training to our caregivers throughout the whole year. We have new hire orientation training plus ongoing training online, in person and Zoom. Your trainer or care manager will always notify you of any upcoming trainings. These trainings consist of, but not limited to, dementia, end-of-life care, professional boundaries, diabetes and nutrition, dehydration in the elderly, safe and steady transfers, and many more. You are required to take 12 training hours a year, and you are paid for all trainings you complete. The only outside training you will receive is for your CPR classes. This information will be sent to you within your first 90 days. It is a state requirement that all employees are to complete a TB test in your first 90 days of work. You only need to do this test once, then you're all set. You have been given instructions on how to complete your TB test. If you have recent TB results from a past exam, we can use those as long as it is not more than 6 months old. Please contact HR or the office if you have any questions. We are here to help. Ensure you stay in compliance by sending the office or HR your recent car insurance, driver's license, TB test results, and completing your 12 hours of training per year. If you should have to leave employment, please give as much notice as possible. Your clients are going to become attached to you, and we would appreciate at least 2 weeks to restaff your shifts with another trained caregiver to make the transition smooth. If you do depart employment, we will ask you return your scrub top, or there may be a $40 fee deducted from your last paycheck. In the event that an employee fails to adhere to the Basic 12 expectations or violates a Visiting Angels policy, Visiting Angels will move forward with the progressive disciplinary process. This is typically a verbal warning, then written warning, and the last and final process is possible termination. You will always receive coaching on how to remedy the situation. If you remaining free from discipline or occurrences, this will have a direct positive impact on potential bonuses and pay raises. All new caregivers have a 90-day trial period. During this time, you must demonstrate that you are able to meet the Visiting Angels standards. You will receive an employee performance review at your 90 days, 6 months, and annually. At these reviews, we will discuss your job effectiveness, adhering to Visiting Angels expectations, any disciplinary issues, and raises or benefits that may be granted at this time. Here are a few additional bonuses you could be eligible for. We love rewarding our wonderful angels for the positive work you do. Home Care Pulse is an outside organisation that performs quality control for home care agencies. They may call you at one point and ask you questions about your employment. Would you recommend Visiting Angels to another caregiver? How would you rate your communication with your manager? Etc. If you are struggling with anything, you can always call your care manager, director, or HR. We want to be here to help you have the best employment experience possible. Benefits will be offered to you once you reach full-time 30 hours per week. You will be eligible for health, vision, and dental and can add on dependents as needed. Visiting Angels conducts unannounced supervisory visits in the client's home. During these visits, a care manager may arrive while you are on shift to evaluate how the care recipient is responding to the caregiver and to ensure everyone is comfortable. We consider this our chance to catch you doing it right. Now let's talk about payday. You will get paid every other Monday by direct deposit and will be sent home after orientation with a payroll calendar. Your pay stub is accessed electronically using iSolved. You will be sent this information to your email within your first 2 weeks. If you need to update your direct deposit banking information, no problem. Just contact the office or HR and we can change that for you. If you work on a holiday or overtime, you will be paid time and a half. Errand mileage reimbursement is only for when you use your car to run errands for the client. We do not pay you if you use the client's car, only for using yours. We pay you 67 cents per mile. Please take a moment to write down or screenshot the process for submitting your errand mileage. When you run an errand using your car, simply send an email to our mileage department and including your name, the client name, date total miles driven, and the reason. You will see this appear on your next paycheck. Now I am going to discuss the process for driving a client in your vehicle. This is slightly more complex than just getting groceries for your client, as we would be transporting a person somewhere. If a client ever needs a ride somewhere, it is a 3-step process. Step 1. The client calls the office saying they will have a doctor's appointment on December 25th and will need their caregiver to drive them. Step 2. The scheduler calls the caregiver assigned to that client and asks if they will be able to transport the client to their appointment using their personal vehicle. It is okay if you say no, as some of us drive lifted pickup trucks a client cannot physically get into. But let's say you agree to this and say, yes, I can drive the client to their appointment. Great! Step 3. You will receive a call from HR or the office ensuring your insurance coverage is up to date. Weather. We drive a client to a doctor's appointment or church every Sunday. We are there for companionship reasons. We never leave the client alone, and we sit beside them the entire time, then safely transport them back home. They're in your care. Most important, the caregiver will always drive. Your safety is your responsibility. Our care team extensively vets every client's home and situation you will be exposed to. However, if you notice your surroundings, task, or job is unsafe, please stop the work and report it to the office. The last thing we want is for you to get injured. If an injury occurs, you should report it immediately or at the very latest within 24 hours. HR or the office will provide you with a list of providers that are covered under Visiting Angels insurance and start a work comp claim for you. If you are injured, you must report to HR after every doctor visit. Visiting Angels has a no smoking policy. You cannot smoke during or prior to a shift, as the odor can linger. Do not smoke in the client's home, even if they say it is okay. Our company policy prohibits this. Inform your care manager if you have concerns adhering to this policy and would like to request a reassignment. This includes vaping of any kind. Visiting Angels is a drug-free company with a zero tolerance for substance abuse or working under the influence of any controlled substance. We do new hire and ongoing drug screening when deemed necessary. Some caregivers may be able to take advantage of a leave of absence instead of resigning from the job. A leave of absence may require a 3 weeks' notice. If you have an approved leave of absence, you must communicate regularly with HR, or you may not be eligible to return following your leave. FMLA or Angel Leave are available to all employees. If you do depart employment, whether it is for a short leave of absence or moving, please let us know with as much notice as possible so we can ensure your clients are still cared for. Visiting Angels reserves the right to add policies and change existing policies as needed. Caregivers will be notified of policy changes. The Caregiver Handbook is always available. If you need a copy, contact the office. Clear, concise, and frequent communication is the greatest asset in our business. Our office staff believes communication is critical. Successful communication is a two-way street. Therefore, we need you to make a personal commitment to communicate effectively with our office. Your Visiting Angels office staff is here to help you succeed at your job. If you have questions today or in the future, please let us know how we can help you. Congratulations on completing Day 1 orientation policies and procedures. You will be quizzed on this material on Day 2. Do you understand and agree with our basic 12 expectations? And can you abide by them 100%? We set very high standards for the employees we consider for hire. Now is the time to decide if you can perform to these high standards for the good of our clients. If so, welcome to the team. We are so happy you are here. Your Day 2 orientation will be held in person at your local Visiting Angels training facility. You can wear any comfortable clothing, easy to move in, and closed-toed shoes. Lunch may or may not be included, so please check your email for information specific to your location. Thank you for your time today. I am so honored to start your Visiting Angels journey. See you soon. Bye-bye.